Hello everyone. Today I will be making a quinoa chickpea power bowl given to me by my sister. So I hope you guys enjoy. The first thing we're going to do is thoroughly wash our hands to make sure there's no bacteria or germs getting into our food. The first step in my recipe is to open and drain a can of chickpeas, just like I'm doing here. You can also rinse them under cold water if you'd like, especially if you're watching your sodium intake. Here's a fun fact about chickpeas. They're packed with plant-based proteins, fiber, and important nutrients like iron, folate, and magnesium. They're not only great for your heart, but they help keep you feeling full even longer, making them an ideal ingredient for healthy, gluten-free, nutritious bowls. Next, what I'm going to do is measure out 1 cup of organic quinoa. Quinoa is a naturally gluten-free grain that is a great substitute for rice if you are trying to cut down on gluten. It's also a complete protein, which means it contains all 9 essential amino acids. After measuring the quinoa, the next step is to wash our cherry tomatoes thoroughly and then slice them in half. Let's take a moment now and appreciate my fast knife cutting skills. Make sure to have at least 1 full cup of halved cherry tomatoes. Now we're going to wash 1 fresh carrot and then cut or shred it into very fine pieces. I'm using a shredding tool for this step because honestly, I was a little afraid I'd cut my fingers, so always use safety first. And here's a fun fact about carrots. They are rich in beta carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. That's great for your vision, immune system, and overall skin health. Make sure you have at least half a cup of shredded or finely cut carrots. Our next step is to take a fresh cucumber and dice it into small pieces. Cucumbers are super hydrating since they're made up of over 95% water. They're also low in calories and add a refreshing crunch to our quinoa chickpea power bowl. Make sure to have 1 cup of this. Now the final thing we're going to need is half an avocado. Make sure your avocado is ripe, unlike mine, which was really hard to peel. A ripe avocado should feel slightly soft when you press it gently. Avocados are also packed with healthy fats, which are great for your heart health. Now, on to the next part, which is cooking the quinoa. Measure out 2 cups of water, as you can see that I'm doing here, and pour it into a saucepan. We'll then bring it to a boil before adding our quinoa. The general rule for this is a 2-to-1 ratio of water to quinoa to get that light, fluffy texture. Now, after adding the 2 cups of water, we can add in our 1 cup of quinoa. Now, while our quinoa comes to a boil, we can make the dressing, which is 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and then half a teaspoon of cumin powder. Now that the quinoa is boiling, we're going to turn down the heat and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. While that's cooking, this is a perfect time to relax or tidy up. Set a timer and we'll come back when it goes off. So now, while we wait for the quinoa to cook, let's talk more about this recipe in detail. The quinoa chickpea power bowl is packed with protein, fiber, and iron, great for adult health and energy. It's budget friendly, quick to prep, and perfect for busy lifestyles. Completely gluten free. It's safe for those with celiac disease and supports digestion. Plus, it's fresh, Colorful ingredients promote a positive body image, making it a feel-good meal that supports both your health and confidence. Now that the 15 minutes are over, we can get to assembling the actual bowl. First, we'll start assembling our bowl by adding in the cooked quinoa. Make sure to get every bit out of the saucepan. Quinoa can be a little sticky, so don't be afraid to use a spoon or spatula to scoop it all out. This will be the main base of our power bowl. Now we can add in all of our vegetables. Firstly, the cherry tomatoes. Next, we'll add in the carrots. Following the carrots, we'll add in the cucumbers. And lastly, that unripened avocado. The last step to our bowl is to add in the dressing that we made earlier and to thoroughly mix it so that every single bite has flavor. And then you can enjoy your healthy, nutritious power bowl.